नमो अरहंताण नमो सिद्धाण नमो आर्याण नमो उज्जाण नमो लोय सवसाणम ऐसो पंचनम करो सब पापनाशो मंगलांच सर्वसिंह प्रणो हैलम ओंकारं बिंदु संयुक्तं नित्यं ध्यायन्ति योगिनं कामदं मोक्षदं चैव ओंकाराय नमो नमः नमः समय साराय स्वानुभूत्या चकाशते चित्स्वभावाय भावाय सर्वभावान्तरच्छिदे अज्ञानतिमिरन्दानं ज्ञान अंजनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः तीर्थंकरो जगतना जयवंत वर्तो ओंकारनाद जिननो जयवंत वर्तो जिनना समो शरण सौ जयवंत वर्तो ने तीर्थचार जगमा जयवंत वर्तो नमो तीर्थनायक ने नमो ओंकारनाद ने ओंकार संगरोते ने नमो ते श्री कुंद कुंदने अहो उपकार जिनवरनो कुंदनो ध्वनि दिव्यनो जीन कुंद धनिया अहो ते गुरु काननो अहो ते भगवती मातनो ध्रुव अचल ने अनुपम गति पामेल सर्वे सिद्धने वंदी कहूँ सुत केवल कथित आसमय प्रावृत हरे हूँ एक शुद्ध सदा अरूपी ज्ञान दर्शनमय करे कहीं अन्य ते मारू झरी परमात्र नथी हरे। ओम नमः सिद्धेभ्यो ओम नमः सिद्धेभ्यो ओम नमः सिद्धेभ्यो नमो यंत्र। Okay, so I think we were in the last slide last time on this substantiality attribute. So we can finish that part up and then we can go to the next one. So here it says substantiality, what is it basically? Every substance keep on transforming every samay. Every samay, each and every substance will have its own mode, its own modification. The time element, as we talked about, quickly go through it, that if we take the whole universe, Lokakash, cosmic space, and divide into the smallest possible parts, which cannot be divided into two, this will call one Pradesh. Now, Udgal, the matter's smallest part is called Parmanu, means atom. Lack of better word, we are telling atom, but that atom of science and this atom of Jainism, there are vast differences are there. The atom of the science has a nucleus, proton, neutron, and again neutron has a quarks and all kind of things, and so there's so many things in atom present, while the Jainism atom we are talking is a one unit which cannot be divided into two, and that's all it is. So this last part of the matter, which is called atomic particle, the size of that is one space point of the space. So this one smallest atom particle sitting, occupying one space unit, and there are two substances in the universe, they have capacity to move by themselves. One is a soul, other one is a matter. So matter, this atomic particle, atom particle, has a capacity to move by itself. Here I have pen in my hand and it's falling down. The falling down of the pen occurred because of itself, and my fingers became nimit to help it fall down. My fingers did not do anything. This was the capacity of the pen, the molecule in the pen, atoms in the pen, they themselves have a capacity to move by themselves. So this smallest particle, which is atom, we are talking matter particle, it is sitting on a one space point, and this one is a next space point, and so this particle from one space point with the slowest possible speed going to the next space point, the amount of time taken in this transfer equal to one samay. So this is the definition of one samay. Now, in a, and this samay we cannot see it, we cannot perceive it, because it's a kevali gamya. It is only omniscient Lord perceives about it. But in one samay, always every substance has a one mode, one paryay. So that's what the whole point is over here, is within one samay, there is one paryay. And for us mundane soul to understand what is being said, that in a blink of an eye, asankyat samay, that means innumerable amount of time units pass by. Innumerable, million, billion, trillion, those are the countable number. So uncountable amount of samay pass by within one blink of an eye. So that many times the paryay occurred, modes occurred in each and every substance. I'm able to perceive only few modification occurring within me. I went to sleep, I woke up, I went to bathroom, I did brushing of my teeth, I took a breakfast, I took a shower, and those are the very gross amount of activities that I'm perceiving. But within that, infinite, lots and lots and lots of time units pass by, and for those time units, each and every modes occur. So that is because of substantiality attribute. So now, who is responsible for this substantiality attribute? A given substance. Which substance? It could be any of the 6 substances of the universe. So what we are going to talk about is a soul. Soul has modification occurred because of soul substance by itself. Nobody else forced the soul substance to turn around. And at the same time, look at it. If the soul is producing one mode right now, so is this pan, means the infinite molecules, infinite atomic particle in this pan also, they keep on changing themselves. So this matter particle is busy doing its own mode. I'm busy doing my own mode. I don't have time to look at somebody else's mode. Somebody else does not have time to look at my mode. Everybody's doing their own, in their own little sphere. They keep on transforming. So first point, every substance keeps on changing constantly. Then every attribute of a substance keeps on changing constantly also. Means in a one substance, there are infinite attributes are there. And these infinite attributes, they keep on transforming themselves also. So substance keeps on changing. At the same time, attributes within substance are also changing constantly. And this mode of mind becomes mine only, cannot belong to somebody else. No other substance besides me can have ownership of my own mode. I'm the owner of my mode. The Pudgal is the owner of its own mode. So those are the things that we have to keep in mind. Now, similarly, I cannot be the owner of somebody else's mode. Somebody else also cannot be the owner of my mode. So that means it establishes independence of each and every substances in this universe. And because each and every substance in this universe are independent, and because they are there forever, they were never created, will never be destroyed. So that way, each and every substance remain independent, and they remains independent forever. Nothing can change, no alien thing can interfere in constantly changing mode. Nothing means nothing can change my mode. So whatever happens to me, because of me, I have to take that kind of ownership. I cannot say, because of you, I became angry. Because of that person, I became angry. Because of something. I had to stop blaming whole universe, because if I keep on blaming everybody, that means I don't know anything about myself. So even the knowledge occurs within me, it's because it is my own mode, my knowledge mode, and it is occurring because of my knowledge attribute. And so I am the responsible for the knowledge. What else happens? My modes are coming constantly since time infinite in the past, and it will remain the same way since time infinite in the future. One very important event happens over here. Each and every mode are predestined, predetermined. They are present in the substance, and they are coming by their own eligibility at their own given time. And so this is also a very important point to consider. So my Samyak Darshan mode will occur only when it's ready to come. So that means I don't have to do anything. Am I having a fatalistic view that it's going to happen, it's going to happen, why should I worry about it? Yes, in one way, yes. Now, if that is the case, when I started my business, knowing the first day, I won't have any patients coming to my office. Why did I sit down for 8 hours, 10 hours? There, I don't make this rule. There, I don't apply this rule. But in case of spirituality, well, Samyak Darshan occurs only whenever it's going to occur. So why should I worry about it? Knowing that my business, nobody's going to show up on the first day, still I went full time, next day full time, next month full time. Then I had to, because I knew that one day a patient will come, second will come, third will come, my business will flourish. The same way here also we have to say, I'm taking ownership. I'm going to pick my own Purusharth. What is my Purusharth? My Purusharth is to stay within my own nature. That's all I had to remember about it. There's nothing like getting out in 110 degree outside and start sweating and start acting and working and everything. That is not Purusharth. Purusharth is taking my ownership from the alien subjects and to just direct attention to myself. That is only the Purusharth. So in that situation, transmigratory system is for one samay and moksha is also for one samay. Why? Srimadji said very nicely, moksha kayo nija suddhata. Means moksha doesn't mean that I have to sit down on the Siddhasila and I'll be there forever in an everlasting happiness and Siddhasila is the best thing. No, that area is not important for anybody. Do you know everybody has gone to Siddhasila infinite times? I have gone, you have gone, everybody has gone. What does it mean? It means that Siddhasila has a Siddha Bhagwan soul, but at the same time, the infinite Nigot souls are also there. And me, I have gone to Nigot several times in the past, infinite times in the past. That means I have also gone to Siddhasila in the past, infinite times. But that is not important. When I have the purity of my own self, when I have supersensuous bliss within me, that is called moksha, that is called liberation, that is called internal happiness, that is called supersensuous bliss, and that's what I should be looking for. And so, previously I was in the wrong faith stage, now I'm in the right faith stage, and so that each samay, each mode comes independently. My previous mode was a mithyatva mode, wrong faith mode, and now my mode is a right faith mode. It doesn't make difference how long I was in mithyatva. Now I'm in samyaktva, and that's all it counts. So that way we also went through last time. Principal cause, auxiliary cause, relationship is also for one samay. Substance being only constant and substance being only constant, ignore it means if I just say that my soul is it's there for time infinite, eternal, and that's all. There's nothing else happens. Then I'm ignorant about my substantiality attribute, because now I don't understand that I have a more also within me. So those are the things that I keep in mind. Then we just went through this slide. This is self-explanatory, that why will I'm a human being. When will I know that I'm in the, I understood substantial attribute properly? Because I remember that all the karma, physical body, and alien substance belonging, they are not mine, and I am myself, having my own existence, having my own eternal existence, and I'm doing my purposeful activity, and in that purposeful activity I keep on doing all the time. When I believe that one, that means I'm a human being in which I understood the substantial attribute properly. Other way around, that when I just keep on my attention to the alien objects of the universe and everything, and I have dependency on the other system, other substances and everything, then I have not understood substantiality attribute at all. There comes now new things. It's called Prameyatva Gun, objectivity attribute. This is really a nice attribute to have it, and we'll just go through the benefits and all the things. Because of objectivity attribute, every substance can become object of someone's knowledge. Because this pen has an objectivity attribute, that's why it became object of my knowledge. My knowledge is like a mirror. It's waiting in the sense it's simply standing there. And the pen makes the reflection into my knowledge. So knowledge of the pen occurred within me because of my own knowledge attribute, but at the same time this pen has an objectivity attribute, and they both combined together resulted in the knowledge of the pen occurring within me. So that's an objective attribute. We'll just sing this stanza first, and then we'll start going. Yes. Question? No. Okay. All right. I think I'm getting my own echo. Okay. So, Prameyatva Gun. सब द्रव्य गुण प्रमेय से बनते विषय है ज्ञान के, रुकतान सम्यक ज्ञान पर से ज्ञानियो ज्ञान से, आत्मा अरूपी ज्ञेय निजय ज्ञान उसको जानता है, स्वपर सत्ता विश्व में सुदृष्टि उनको जानता. These 4 lines, again, this Brahmachari Vyasapal ji, he did a fantastic job. It just really shortens, and within 4 stanza, he just tells everything about Prameyatva attribute, objectivity attribute that we should know about it. But it says, Sabad Dravya Guna Pramey se bante visay hai gnan ke. Every object of the universe, every object having infinite attributes of their own, because they have the objectivity attribute, so they become the knowledge, they become the object of my knowledge. That's the first line. Ruktana samyak jnana par se janiyo yo dhyan se. Now, by having the object reflecting within my knowledge attribute, samyak jnana doesn't stop there. Samyak jnana doesn't just put the ownership on the object. Atma arupi gneya nij yah jnana usko janta. Atma is, the soul is a arupi, means formless, and because the soul, because the knowledge has a swapar prakasha capacity, knowledge has a capacity to know the self and know the alien object. Because of those 2 things, knowledge also knows the self. And the knowledge knows the self. It's kind of very difficult to understand in our psyche that how can I be knowing myself alone? Well, the light bulb gives the light to everything, but light bulb doesn't need another light bulb to be illuminated. Light bulb illuminates the whole room. At the same time, light bulb illuminates himself also. Same way, the knowledge attribute illuminates, the reflection of the whole universe occurs within the knowledge attribute. At the same time, my own soul substance also get illuminated in my own knowledge attribute. So, है स्वपर सत्ता विश्व में सुदृष्टि उनको जानता. So by this way, the Samyak Drashti Jeev, the person with the right faith, knows the self as well as the alien things. Self knows the knowledge attributes, knowledge mode knows the self by having tanmaita, means there is a engrossment, while the knowledge mode knows the objects of the world by not becoming engrossed within them. So one side, knowledge becomes engrossed in the self. Other side, knowledge is there is no engrossment. So that's what it just says, those stanza. So now let's see what else it tries to tell us. Okay. So what does it say? Substance become the object of any form of knowledge. That's very important word, any form of knowledge. What does it mean? A substance, a given substance over here, this pen becomes object of any form of knowledge. How many knowledge that I have it right now? I have only Matignan and Sutagnan. I have only two gnans, two parts of knowledge. But I can also have clairvoyance knowledge, I can also have telepathy knowledge, and I can also have a omniscience knowledge. So all these 5 forms of knowledge is, so substance can become object in any of the 5 knowledges. It can be form of the Matignan, it can be part of the scriptural knowledge, it can be part of the clairvoyance knowledge, telepathy knowledge, or omniscience knowledge. So any substance, a substance becomes object of this kind of knowledges. Now, this knowledge can be of any of the 5 types. Now, Prameyatva means knowable, and the Pramata means knower. From the object perspective, we are talking that this object is knowable and I am the knower. So this is the Pramey and I am Pramata. Or other name for this one, from knowledge aspect, if you are looking at it, I am the Agnayak and this is the Gne. From my perspective, I am the Gnayak, I am all perceiver, and this is the object which gets perceived. From the object point of view, this object which can be knowable, and I am the knower. So, so from 2 aspects we are looking. From my perspective, Gnata, Gne. From the object perspective, it's a Pramey and Pramata. Basically, same meaning. The difference is which way you are looking at it, from which angle you are looking at it. So, next thing. So, benefit of knowing objectivity. Alien substances will be known in the knowledge, in the conventional wisdom. Now, here it's very, there are 2 ways we have to know it. Remember, whenever we know any subject, any object, the object is involved and I'm involved. two things are involved. So both the perspective we have to understand. We cannot have unilateral perspective and try to say it happened because of this only, or it happened because of that thing only. No. Both the things are involved in their own capacity, and that's why it is called conventional wisdom, that alien substances will be known in the knowledge. Now, alien substances, pan, will be known in my knowledge. You mean if there is no pan, there is no knowledge? Because how did the knowledge occur? The pen gave the reflection in my knowledge, and that's why I came to know about it. So where did the actual knowing occur? Within me. For example, we have the moonless night, and the sky is full of stars. It's a cloudless sky also. And there is a pond which is very quiet, and all the stars are reflected in the water. Now, where are the stars? Are they in the water or are they in the sky? They are present in the sky, but their reflection is seen in the water. Is reflection occurred? Is it because of a stars or because of a clarity of water? Well, if we look at from star perspective, you can say if there is no star, then there is no reflection, okay? But if there is no visibility, if the water was not crystal clear and stable, you don't have the reflection occurring in there. So, most important part is water in this area, in this example. And that's why the stars are getting reflected. Now, a second thing, all the substances are known at a given time proves the omniscient knowledge. Now, remember, my knowledge over here and object are getting reflected in my knowledge. And right now, I'm looking at a computer screen. Right now, I'm looking at a telephone. Right now, I'm looking at a pen. Right now, I'm looking at my piece of paper. So now my knowledge is broken down one at a time. First, in one summary means at one time I knew the telephone, second time I knew the paper, third time I knew the pen and everything. So now this is called khanda gnan. It's a broken knowledge. But when there is a knowledge, when there is reflection occurring in my knowledge mode, that means it should be able to reflect everything within this mirror of knowledge at a given time. For example, if I have a giant mirror, no matter whatever objects are there, it will be reflected at a given time. Same thing in my knowledge mirror, there is a reflection of all the worldly objects at a given time. If my knowledge is clear, my knowledge is without any blemish and everything, then I will be able to perceive all the objects of the universe within my knowledge mode. And that means this establishes the presence of omniscience knowledge. Omniscience knowledge is a one which knows past, present, future of all the substances of the universe at a given time. So it proves that omniscience. Why? Because of the objectivity attribute, we can just say. Now, with alien things, knower and knowable relations get established. Again, it's a conventional wisdom. What happens? Now there's a pen over here. Now there is knowledge occurring within me with the reflection. So knowledge is there, and the reflection is there, and so there is a knower, knowable relationship got established. knower and knowable relationship got established. And again, conventional wisdom in the sense that two substances are involved. Whenever there are two substances involved, it's called conventional wisdom. Conventional way means Vyavar Nahi. Let's talk a little bit to the Vyavar Nahi and then we'll go to the next one. What is Vyavar Nahi? What is Nishchay Nahi? Because these are the things are the basis for our understanding of scriptures. If we do not, if we just fumble with this idea of absolute point of view and conventional point of view, then we don't know how the scriptures are being written, how the Gnani Purush is giving me the lectures and everything, from what angle he wants to convey the message to me. I won't understand, I'll get confused, and I will not be able to progress spiritually further. So, what is the absolute way? Absolute way is the way it is to know. Right now, outside is a sun, so it is a day. That's it. So that is my absolute point of view. Now, within half an hour, the sun will set and the evening will start. Sun is not there. Evening is there. Is it a day or night? If we talk from sun's presence perspective, that sun is not present right now, then it's night. But there is a still dusk is there, and I can see the objects and everything. Because I can see everything still, that means it's day. So now perspective change over here. If you talk from sun's perspective only, then it's a night. But if I can see the object still because it's dusk, that means it's a day. So what perspective I'm talking about? That's very important. So, but again, those are the absolute perspective in the sense, the way it is, you have to speak. Gold is a gold is a gold, and that's it. Soul is a soul in a soul, and that's it. So that's an absolute perspective. Now, conventional perspective, when there are two different objects, you merge them together and you believe them to be a one. Two different objects, I make them in my belief that they are one, and I speak that way, I believe that way. That is called conventional point of view. It's called Vyavar Nahi. So, what are the two things? Me, I'm the soul, and this is the body. What did I say? I'm Kirit. Is my soul's name is Kirit? No. Is my body's name Kirit? No. Why? Suppose I die tomorrow. What will happen? What do they say? Kirit died. You're seeing the body over here, the exact body is over here. How can he be called dead? So that means my soul was given name of Kirit. Well, then my soul took the birth as an animal, or in the hell, or in the heaven. Now, am I carrying the same name? No. What did I do over here? Soul and body merged together, and we call them as a one, and that is called right now conventional point of view. I feel cold right now. What does it mean? Me as a soul is feeling cold, or me as a body feeling cold? So that means body and me are same, and so two different elements I merged together. I believe that way, and that is called Vyavar Nahi. So that's one part of the Vyavar Nahi, one part of the conventional point of view. Now there's also another one. In conventional point, there's another one comes. Another one is in the sense, my soul is full of infinite attributes within me. My soul is full of infinite attribute within me. And those attributes are in indivisible form, Abhed. My soul, infinite attribute, all infinite attributes are in indivisible form. It's not like module that I take the Gnan module out or Darshan module out, Charitra module out. No. If I take Gnan module out, everything comes out, which never happens. If I take Darshan module out, everything will come out. So because they are indivisible form, they are obeyed, they are united together, they remain that way, they remain engrossed with each other. So now all these attributes which are in an indivisible form, all the attributes which are indivisible form, and I divide them for my understanding as this is Gnan, this is Darshan, this is Charitra, this is eternal existence attribute, this is objectivity attribute, and I make division of the undivided attributes. That is also called Vyavarne or conventional point of view. For example, I went for a party and I'm enjoying the party completely. The music is going on, nice music is going on, food is very nice, drinks are very nice, people are very nice. I'm really thoroughly enjoyed the 2, 3, 4 hours of my time. What did I do? I enjoyed thoroughly. Now when I come home and somebody tells me, my child says, Daddy, you went, what was it? It was a fantastic party, great party, great party, great. But what was great about? Now to explain to him, I divide my enjoyment. Well, there was a nice food was there. There was a nice vegetarian food was there. Nice drinks were there. Nice cold drinks were there. Nice hot coffee and tea at the end were there. There was nice music was there. Dancing was very good. All kind of thing. I divide my whole enjoyment into division way to explain to the third person. So whole experience to divide into pieces, that is called conventional point of view. So two ways conventional point of view will come in picture. One is two things to merge together and talk about it. I am Kirit. That's a conventional point of view. Second thing, indivisible form, and to talk to them by making division. I have a knowledge attribute, and this knowledge attribute is of 5 types. It's a Matignan, Sutignan, Audignan, Manipragnan, Kivagnan. So all those things I divided. I have a Darshan attribute. I have a conduct attribute. And all those things indivisible form to make by division. That's artificial divisions in a natural indivisible form. That is also called conventional form. So those two things that we have to remember. So what did it say? The very first point here, it said what? Alien substances will be known in a knowledge in conventional wisdom. This is the knowledge. This is the alien object. Alien object is getting known into the knowledge. Known into the knowledge. And I just said, I know the pen. That's a conventional wisdom. Okay. So I'm the knower and knowable is my substance attribute mode. Okay, now that we just said conventional form, the two separate objects merged together, and we just say they are there. So there's a conventional wisdom. But what's a absolute wisdom over here? Absolute wisdom is me. I'm the soul. I'm the knower, and I'm the knowable also. I'm the knower in my mode, and my substance and attributes are become knowable in my present mode, even though they all are indivisible form. So those are the things that we have to. I'll just take quickly. Ashok bhai, that thing has come, and I'll talk to you in about half an hour. I'm in a conference call, okay? Ashok bhai? Yeah.
How are you?
It has come. I'm in a conference call. I'll call you back in about 15 minutes, okay?
I will be away. Okay, I will call you in about half an hour then.
Okay, thank you. Okay, bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Sorry for interruption. Okay, so what was it? I'm indivisible form of a substance, attributes and modes. Everything is one big blob over here. And in that one, I'm saying that I'm the knower and I'm the knowable. Everything is indivisible form. And that is from the absolute point of view to talk about it. So what else? What are the other benefits I'm getting here? Yes. I think there is lots of echo coming there.
Yeah.
You downloaded it? How this? Oh, sorry. I'm trying to get out of it.
Somehow there's lots of echo coming and I'm not here able to hear the questions. Anybody else can repeat the question? Yes?
Just don't worry about it. Just keep going.
Okay. So, doer, deed, and enjoyable relationship with alien substance disappears. Why? Because I am the knower and my principal action occurs within me. It doesn't make difference whether the universe is there or not. There is one place it's been written, or several places it's been written, that the knowledge has so much capacity that it will know the whole universe. Not only whole universe, but if there are infinite universes were there, this knowledge will be able to drink away everything. It's going to, because this knowledge has so much capacity, this mode, that it's going to reflect everything. Even if there is a infinite universes are there, it can do. Why? Because action occurs here within me. My mode, my knowledge mode does all the action. So, I did something for Ankit, or Ankit did something for me. That relationship goes away from absolute perspective. Enjoyer, enjoyable means bhokta, bhogya means mango is there and I'm eating mango. I enjoy mango. No, I'm not eating mango. I'm not enjoying mango. What did I enjoy that time? When I'm eating mango, what did I enjoy? I became very happy. I was very happy eating that. What is it? Because my knowledge attribute perceived the rag towards mango. My knowledge attribute perceived that there is a presence of rag about mango, so I'm perceiving only the rag. I'm not perceiving mango. Mango is an object. And that is its own sphere of action and everything. I have my own sphere of action within me. So those two things are separate. So enjoyer, enjoyable means bhokta, bhogya relationship, and doer, did means karta, karma relationship disappears with the alien substances. Now, that means I'm not the doer or enjoyer of the alien substances. What do? I perceive only my knowledge mode. What do I enjoy? As a result of my knowledge mode, I enjoy super sensuous bliss coming from within me, and that is my doer-did relationship with my soul substance. Means me as a soul substance. Remember, my soul substance, my role, me and soul substance, they're two separate. That's what I'm talking. No, me as a soul substance. Me as a soul substance do the work of knowing, and when I know myself, my object is my own soul, then I perceive and I get the enjoyment in the form of super sensuous bliss within me only. So that will happen. So 4 to 14 Gunsthanak also, or maybe 1 to 14 Gunsthanak also, they become object of the knowledge. Talking about Gunsthanak quickly, what is Gunsthanak? There are 14 Gunsthanak we are talking. Mithyatva to Samyaktva to all the way to 14 Gunsthanak is a liberated soul. What is Gunsthanak? Gunsthanak, yes, go ahead.
It's a Vyavharik division of
Vyavharik
something that doesn't really.
But Vyavharik division occurred due to what? You are right. Vyavharik division, that's perfectly okay. But how did that thing come in the existence?
For the purpose of instruction.
Because of what?
For the purpose of instruction, teaching.
Okay. The 14 Gunsthanak differences, they came because of two things only. Because of Mithyatva, means Kashai and Yog. Kashai and Yog. Kashai means toxic emotions within me. That means Kashai involves Mithyatva. It also involves Rag and Dvesh and all the things. They are called Kashai. And Yog means, what is Yog? Who can define Yog? Yog means activity, from conventional wisdom point of view, activity of the mind, speech, and action. That's called Yog. Right?
Can you just go back and tell me what mithyata means?
Mithya means wrong belief.
Wrong
I am
belief?
Kirit. When I believe that I am Kirit, means I believe that body is me. Or right now, I'm sitting in my computer room and the AC is on. I feel absolutely comfortable. Who is feeling comfortable? Me as a soul or me as a body? So,
body. Okay. So I just needed the translation more than. Okay.
Yes. Okay.
I got it. Thank you.
So Kashai and Yog, the activity of Kashai and Yog makes 14 divisions of the Gunsthanak. Yog means what? We just said from conventional point of view, the action of mind, speech, and body, those are things called Yog, but that's a conventional definition. What is what is really mean by Yog? Can anybody try? Soul's natural state is a Yog. Soul's natural state is a Yog. And now we are taking Yog. Yog means there is all the space point of the soul, which are innumerable space point of the soul. They keep on shaking. I'm trying to look for the proper word. They keep on, in constant motions are there.
Vibrating.
What is it?
Vibrating.
Vibration.
The vibratory state.
They keep on vibrating constantly. And space point of the soul getting vibration all the time, and that is called Yog. Now, when the space point of the soul stops vibrating, that means it's a Siddha Dasa. So, until that vibration stops, this vibration keeps on vibrating all the time till you are beyond 14 Gunsthanak, and this vibratory capacity of the soul space point is called Yog. When there is a vibratory activity of the soul space point, then then the action of the speech, mind, and body occurs as a result of Nimit-Naimitic relationship. And so now we are saying that Yog means activity of the speech, mind, and body. Remember, speech, mind, and body activity are for the alien things. Speech is a matter, body is a matter, mind is also matter. Manovargana, Bhasha Vargana, Audaric Sharir, all those things are matter particles. I have no relationship with matter particle. I am myself. So what happens in yoga? Space point vibration is an activity of the soul, which is called yoga. So space point vibration plus toxic emotions means kashai, both combined together make 14 Gunsthanak. When we go to the 14 Gunsthanak stage sometimes in the future, we'll go, but as long as the subject comes over here, we'll just throw that one. So at least, it just makes sense to us. All right. Knowledge of suffering of wrong believers starting from lowest form of life to all 4 realms of existence. Now, why do I suffer in the transmigratory life? Because I perceive that something else is myself. And from Nigot cell all the way to Sangni Panchendriya human being, what I believe that body is mine. Even in my sleep, I know body is mine. Why? For example, I'm sleeping on the left side. Now, even in my deep sleep, I turn on the right side because my body had a pressure point on one side. So me, I am the body. And because the body has a pressure point, that's why I turn around. For example, if there's a mosquito bite occurs to me, what will I do? Even in a deep sleep, my hand will go and try to take the mosquito away. So even in deep sleep, I believe body is mine. And because of that thing, I keep on rotating in 4 realms of existence, and that's a transmigration, keeps on going since time infinite. So I have to understand that body is not me, body is not me, body is not me. Remember when I was a small kid, I was just newly born, and if the name was given to me as a Kirit, I didn't know what it means by Kirit. But constantly hitting to my knowledge, people kept on saying, hey Kirit, hey Kirit, hey Kirit. So one day I said, hey, I'm Kirit. Now, I was innocent to start with. Now, people hit me so hard with the name, and now I just believe that I'm Kirit. So that's my wrong belief. Okay. Soul knows all the objects but cannot change anything to them. I cannot do anything to those objects that I know about. Let's see next one. What does it say over here? Next one. The object comes to be known naturally. There is no perplexity involved. What does it mean? Remember, I try to know the things. Because I have to talk about this one, I have to prepare the slide, I have to brush up my knowledge on all the things. And sometimes the time is not appropriate. I have to do so much more. Time is limited. It gives anxiety to me. It gives perplexity to me. True knowledge, mirror, never gets anxiety. Whatever comes in front of the mirror, it keeps on projecting in the mirror, no matter what. Mirror doesn't say that, hey, just bring the flower. I would like to have the flower reflected within me, or take the garbage away because I don't like it. Mirror never says. Mirror remains inert. Whatever comes, it just reflects. Same way, my knowledge is also such that whatever comes, it gets reflected. But as soon as things get reflected within me, what I believe, that's mine. And that's my problem. That's why it gives me anxiety. That's why it gives me perplexity. That's why it gives me uneasiness. So every substance remains in its own limitation and comes to be known in knower soul. Therefore, there is separation between knower and object of knowledge. The reflection of the stars in the water, they're 2 separate things. If you saw the stars in the water, in the lake, go inside the lake, get me those stars. No, they are not there. Why? When I go inside, I just feel the cool, quiet nature of the water. That's all I perceive. When I go within my soul and I try to say, let me see the object, let me see, where are those objects, where are those objects? I can just plain, pure, feel the just cool, calm, collective nature of my soul substance. There is nothing outside that I can see inside, So soul only is a knower, but when there is doership is involved, then there is transmigration. I'm the knower only, I'm the knower only, that's it. But when I just said, because of the pain I end up knowing, that means I put my doership on the pain. When I put my doership on the pain, that means now there is a rag and dvesh gets involved. Why? There is a sentence will come that for a Chadmasta means for at least in a Mithyatva Gunsthanak means where we are right now. Each time we know outside object, it is associated with a rag and dvesh. Wait a second. Why that should be rag and dvesh? I simply saw that this is a piece of paper. Where is rag and dvesh? Well, I saw this piece of paper, but it is helpful to me because I can write on it, because I have my notes are over here. Tomorrow the cleaning lady comes and my paper has been thrown out. I become angry because that was very important information that I have it. And so all kind of things. Knowledge of the alien objects always produces perplexity within me because along with my knowledge, I have a faith attribute. What is my faith attribute telling me? Faith attribute has two functions only. Shraddha Gun has two functions only. Either it can keep the faith in the object, worldly object, or it can direct the faith to the self. So, till I have Samyak Darshan, my faith is directed to the object side. For taraf drashti, I am looking, my faith is on the alien object. Once I take the, then it comes to the faith comes to myself only. So faith is of two types only. Either it is for alien things or for myself only. Till I get Samyak Darshan, my faith is to the objects only. And whenever my faith is to the objects, that means I have doership, I have ownership, and because of thing, I have a rag and dvesh that produces perplexity. That's why in a first Gunsthanak, Mithyatva Gunsthanak, whenever I know anything objects, knowledge, that is always associated with inclination of attachment and aversion, rag and dvesh, or it is associated with a perplexity. Okay, so soul only knows the, oh yeah, one gives up still, oh, now this is very important thing. Now, everything is objectivity attribute, right? That means I also have objectivity attribute within me. And me having objectivity attribute will be known to somebody's knowledge. Me having objectivity attribute will be known to Sushmita Ben, will be known to Preeti, will be known to Ankit. So I'll be known. So no matter what I do, I'll become object of somebody else's knowledge. So now I do the stealing. I just said, nobody knows about it. No, when you did the stealing, your stealing activity become knowledge of someone. Someone already knew that one. Even though you just said, nobody was there, but if nobody was there, omniscient Lord at least saw that also, So, if I understand this objectivity attribute properly, then my stealing type of vice will start going away. I'm just not going to have, let me do something, nobody will know it. That part already goes away from me. In reality, even I'm knower and my modes and attributes are object of knowledge, also not true. I'm just knower only. That's why I'm the Gyayak, Gnayak, that's it. So when I do meditation, what do I do now? I'm the Gnayak. I'm Gnayak. When I reflect upon myself and get engrossed within myself, and I don't have any attention to the worldly objects, then one fine morning, I will definitely experience my true state of the self, and I will obtain samyak darshan. So when I do meditation, what do I have to do? Let the whole world continue the way it is. I cannot change anything. I'm here for myself only. And I'm going to do my own activity, and that's all. So when I have that kind of attitude, then my quote-unquote meditation is really effective. Again, lack of better words, we call it meditation. It's not meditation. In meditation, real meditation starts from 6th and 7th Gunsthanak. So 7th Gunsthanak. So till then, what I'm doing is I'm deeply reflecting upon myself. I have reflective thoughts. I have a vikalpatma gnan about myself. That's all. So vikalp means reflective thought, and nirvikalp means no reflective thoughts at all. That nirvikalp anubhuti, nirvikalp experience of the self, that is most important. That is a samyak darshan. And I don't have that right now. But that does not mean that I'm not going to work at it. I'm going to do, knowing all these things, I'm going to work at it to obtain that one. Okay, let's see next one. Did we do this one? Yeah, we did this one. So, okay. Self-ownership relationship, Swaswami Sambandh disappears with alien substances as well as with auspicious and inauspicious inclination. When I have the self-ownership relationship, means I'm the knower and I'm the knowable thing. When I know that thing, I get engrossed within me. Everything else around me becomes secondary to me, and I don't worry what happens to them. I don't care about it. I care only for myself when I know the objectivity attribute. And that gives peace persists even in disease state of the body. So I have a disease right now. I'm been diagnosed with something. Do I have to worry about it? That body has a problem. And that body is a machine. Every machine is going to slow down and probably die down. So one day I'm going to check out. Why should I worry about it? If I try to cultivate that attitude today, then when the problem occurs, my knowledge will stand with me and just say, don't worry. You are the soul. You are eternal soul. Nothing is going to happen to you. Body is going to change. Our soul will change the relationship with the body. So I'll have a peace during my disease state of the body also. And that is most important. I'm getting benefit myself knowing all these things. I'm not here to change the whole world's attitude and everything. I'm here to change only what I can do myself. Absence of perplexity in problem of non-bonded quasi-karma, other than no karma. Means now if I know that the body is not mine, my house is not mine, my car is not mine, sure they are mine because they are not belong to somebody else. That's why they are mine. But in my mind, I know that they are not mine. And so if I keep that one, then my perplexity disappears for those things. Enlightened person establishes relation with the Siddha. So enlightened person has a relationship with the Siddha means what? He knows that when I look at the Bhagwan, what do I see? I see Siddha Bhagwan as a embodiment of knowledge, and within that knowledge, I get reflected upon. Same way, I have the same knowledge, and within my embodiment of knowledge, whole world gets reflected. So there is nothing else to worry about it. So that kind of thing is there. I think our time is up, so we can, because there is still some more things to talk about in this one. So we will rest over here, and we'll do next week. Any questions?
Very clear.
Okay. And again, there is still more. There is a couple of more points in this. See, objectivity attribute. It's really very. Yeah, I think whoever is trying to speak, I think that speaker is not working. I think. Okay, so we'll try again. And if your question, maybe throw the question probably, or send it out to the email also, so that way, I mean, we can just we address those questions too. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Chalo. Sarvamangala-mangalyam sarva-kalyana-karakam pradhanam sarva-dharmanam jainam jaitu sasanam jainam jaitu sasanam javani ke gyan se suje lokalo sovani mastakan mo sada deta hu jo no. 9 time Namoka mantra. Michai Dukram. Thank you.
Michami Dukram.
Michai.
Jai Jinendra.
Jai Jinendra.